Okay, so we're playing around with the Aero Ektar 178mm f2.5. This is a background radiation in the room. It's been around about 0.12 to 0.20. My friend's here and his house is 0.202. So 0.20, so that's normal background. And that's just across the room from the Ektar. Now what I've done, we'll have to refocus here I think. What I've done is mounted it, sort of a pretend mounting, on my Graflex anniversary speed graphic. So this is like a working distance. We've done lots of measurements today, over a metre and over half a metre. I can show you those in a minute. But this is mounted on the Aero Ektar. And we've got a little soaks meter behind, which has just gone off. So let me just bring it back in. So, let me just focus. There we go. So pretty much bang on the ground glass, we're getting 1.76 Micro Sieverts an hour. 1.76. Now we're 10 centimeters away, which is probably a sort of average distance. It's just about the same distance as the little hood. So you couldn't get much closer to that anyway. And you're showing 0.57 on the soaks and 0.53 on the Radioactive. So 0.57 and 0.53, 10 centimeters from the ground glass with the lens mounted. So we're now 20 centimeters from the rear element, and we're getting 0.38 on the soaks, 0.29 on the Radioactive. So let's call that 0.3. So we've got 0.3 of a Micro Sievert at that distance. So what I'm going to do is just show you the difference when you put the meters directly over the rear element, which is the Thorium rear element here at the back. So we'll pop the soaks on it because it's the clearest to see on the video. So come in, John. So we are, but that's where it was. 0.12 has been the average background today. So I'll plonk that on the rear element. Come in close, John. Let's get that. Here we go. So it's gone from 0.36. We're already up to 10. So that's 10 Micro Sieverts. Whoops, it's gone off. Hang on. So 18. Now before it settled around about 14. So this is 18. So about 100 times normal background. Let's pop the Radioactive on just for fun. This makes a bit of noise. Now the Radioactive, quite interestingly, seems to reach its limit at 9.99 Micro Sieverts. There we go. There's the lens. It takes a little more time to average this one, but I'm going to leave it run just for a few more minutes, just so you can see. The soaks appears to measure above 10 micros. There we are, 9.99. So it's pretty much up to its limit, this particular reading. But just out of interest, look, I just popped the soaks down here. What are we, 30 centimeters away from the lens, from the side, 20 centimeters, and it's 0.46. So you can see the difference that distance makes here. So you've got 0.5 of a Micro Sievert and over 10 Micro Sieverts at the back. So just to finish off, you can see that the background was 0.12 Micro Sieverts. Now, I've got this lens stored in a box. I can show you the box. Where is it? There it is. So it came in a little box and it's got a little mounting plate which is off the original camera. So stored in the box, 10 centimeters, about half a Micro Sievert. And then as you get further away, 20, 30, 40, 50 centimeters at half a meter from the side of the box, same as normal background. Box top, half a meter away, almost pretty much normal background. Now this is out of the box, so with the front element, at the front of the front element, At a centimetre you've got 1.25 micro sieverts. At a metre it goes back down to background. Even at half a metre it's about background. So if you're storing the lens out of a box, even at half a metre, it's pretty low. And then rear element, which is the hotter end, half a centimetre still, 0.20, half a metre, I'm sorry, which is my friend's house normal background. So again, at half a metre, blends into the normal background. But just look at those figures a bit closer. 10 centimetres, 1.5. 1 centimetre, so right on the back again, as we showed. The Radioactive just doesn't go any higher. And the Soaks is showing 14 microsieverts, so about 100 times background levels of radiation. With the camera mounted on the ground glass, at 10 centimetres, again, 0.5 of a microsievert. So, sort of fairly interesting. This is the box that the Aero Ektar is stored in. And I bought it fairly recently. I'm guessing it's been stored in the box for quite a while. But just to show you that there's no residual radioactivity in the box, which is what we expected really. No surprise, but just to prove a point, there we go, round normal background levels, 0.11 on the Radioactive and 0.16 on the Soaks. Okay, that's it from me.